Oh, is it gonna eat it? Is it gonna eat it and gain power? Thank you Tokyo Treat and Sakurako for sponsoring this video. Hey everyone, welcome to Elevate Your Power Level, where we analyze the artwork and life lessons of anime. I'm Coach Donnie, and I'm a former art teacher and animator, and current semi-professional athlete and coach, which is where my reactions and perspectives come from. In this video, I'll be reacting to Jujutsu Kaisen, and I'm super excited because all my friends keep talking about it. I want to give a special thanks to our awesome channel members for encouraging me to branch out of sports animes, which is mainly what I've been watching, especially with the Haikyuu and Kuroko no Basket reaction videos. So I'm really excited to see where this goes. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications for weekly reaction videos, and join our channel memberships to receive early access to all my videos. And without further ado, let's get this Jujutsu party started. Ooh, that's gonna be tough to keep practicing Jujutsu. It doesn't flow off the lips as well as Haikyuu or Kuroko, so I gotta practice that. As I'm searching for Jujutsu Kaisen on Crunchyroll, I'm honestly a little nervous. I know this is like the #1 anime in the world right now, and of course we gotta watch the sub version, keep it original Japanese, and let's get into this first episode. Alright, had to change it. I thought I was watching the sub, and then they started speaking English, and I had to change it here to Japanese. As you can see, I'm still learning how to use Crunchyroll. This is only my 3rd anime watching on Crunchyroll. I'm actually really kind of nervous and excited for this. Man, someone beat up already? Surrounded by lanterns. This is like some religious house, maybe? Which one? Gojo Satoru. Alright, I'm learning names right away because I'm learning in anime, it's just like 1,000 names to remember. Or is it just sports animes where they have a lot of teams and then you have a full roster and then you have their friends of friends? But I'm learning names right away. Gojo Satoru. He's blindfolded. I'm in charge of the first years at Jujutsu High. So is it a high school or is it a martial arts school? Because I'm getting some martial arts vibes from this so far. Fushiguro Senpai. Man, he's roped down? That's intense. Itadori Yuji. Dang, that's is this going to be a violent one? One of the most exciting parts about watching an anime for the first time is the intros, because the intros are always so good. And the music. Alright, so it's a little grid. I'm assuming that Japanese says Jujutsu Kaisen. And it looks like ancient Japanese. And more of a CG style animation. Probably just for the intro. Got some cute pandas. I'm not really feeling this music. Kind of like zombie-like. Heh, and I said that and then the creature came out. Why is he visualizing all this fish? Ooh, that was creepy. Like a face coming out of a mouth coming out of his face. Ooh, really detailed monsters though. I like it. And we got zombies. I feel like zombies are like an integral part of Japanese culture. Maybe historically, I know demons are a big part of it, but zombies, I know for Chinese people, ghosts, like just pale, really just ghost people is a big part of Chinese culture. Ah, little cute panda running with the... Dude, that's gotta be so hard to animate. So making a panda move, first of all, if you look at the proportions of a panda, very different obviously than the proportions of a human. The arms are shorter, so okay, we use the limbs and the torso ratios when we're animating humans. So when you're standing up, the arm should be longer than the torso, and the torso is from the waist to the neck. And usually the hands go down to the knees. So you use other body parts to indicate how long each body part should be. But for a panda, we're going to consider the torso, meaning the white part of the body near the stomach and the chest, up to the neck. The arms are only halfway through the torso, and the legs are like 25% the height of the torso. But then to make a panda move fluidly like this, because if you ever seen pandas, they're kind of mopey creatures. They move slowly and kind of frumpy. But here we have the panda jumping over a building on the side. So how do you make it move like a human without making it look like a human? And they did a really good job here, kind of like the waddle. So look at how the panda rebalances his body. If you look at a human jumping over a ledge, they can really get upright and start running. But the panda kind of has to, the limbs are so short, that's how they're going to have to move. They can't, chop up and down with the legs like this. So zoom in here. You see how it kind of rolls on that leg? That was cool. Ooh, the reloading of the gun. So we got demons, we got zombies, we got traditional weapons, we have a little bit of magic, we have training, and we have guns. This is cool. I'm excited about all the action that's gonna happen. Okay, I like this guitar part. I think we got a dead finger and animals too. I'm super excited to announce the official launch of our YouTube channel memberships, where you can receive exclusive perks such as loyalty badges and custom emojis that only members can use, as well as early access to all my reaction videos, behind the scenes content, and members only polls, where you can vote on video topics such as which anime to watch next and more. Joining our membership community is a great way to connect with other hardcore fans, engage with me on a deeper level, and a direct way of supporting this channel so I can continue making better videos for all of you guys. So click that join button below this video and sign up for your Elevate Your Power Level membership today so we can keep this power level party going. I'm gonna refill my green tea, which is from Sakurako, by the way, and you'll learn more about that later in this video. It is cold today because it is winter, so if you see me just holding my cup to warm my hands or just sipping it, please don't mind me. Ryomen Sukuna. I'm assuming that's a place or a person. You guys hear that sound of the chair? That's exactly how a rolling chair sounds like. And part of animation is working together with the sound team. So you have a whole team dedicated to not just the engineering of the sound and making it digital to synchronize with the animation, but you have a whole set of artists that have to create noises and sound bites for each part, because if the noises sound fake, it's hard for the viewer to really settle in to the scene. And that's the whole goal of good storytelling, is making the viewer feel like they're actually physically in the room. But I'm always impressed when I feel like they really get the sounds to be very authentic and spot on and natural. Okay, so we know about this nurse. Hey, is it just me, or does this guy kind of look like the coach? I used to call him Dr. Wily in my Haikyuu reaction videos. I forgot his name, so I'm gonna look him up. And by the way, if you've been following these reaction videos for a while, I'm really bad at names, probably because I've been an art teacher for 13 years. Has it been 13 years? Yeah. And I've been coaching volleyball since 2005, so I've been coaching for almost 20 years. So my memory bank for the amount of names I can remember is like beyond full. But I remember all of my players and students. I just remember their faces and what they did and what their artwork looked like, how they were as a player. I just might not remember the name. All right, this guy, except his hair is a little more spiked. Gosh, what's his name? Washijo Tanji. Okay, this guy looks like Washijo Tanji. Man, that's, oh, grandpa's yelling at his grandson to not visit and to go to his club. So this part is, alright, We gotta learn school names now. So this part's CG animation. Miyagi Prefectural Sugisawa 3rd High School. So we know we're dealing with high school kids, at least so far. Okay, so this is one disadvantage of using CG animation. It is like very convenient, and you can get some really great detail and animate the physics behind it. And you put these algorithms and these formulas in to kind of predict the shadowing and the lighting, so you don't have to animate that part. But one disadvantage is you don't get to have the customized reaction. So here he's walking on the grass. And usually when you're walking on some type of soft material, every time you put your foot into the ground should change. It should either depress, or maybe a little bit of movement from the grass or the mud or something coming off the shoe, or maybe like a mild footprint that it leaves behind to have the body interact with the floor. But here there's no interaction because there's the CG flat animation of the floor, and so it just kind of looks like he's walking on glass, which is not the case because he's walking on dirt here. So you got really great detail in the textures, but not good interactive animation. Why is that a cursed object? Stevenson's, what is that? Stevenson's screen. Okay, it's odd that they would have an American or English name for such a traditional Japanese box. So we do know there was some violence, although that is casual violence there. One thing I appreciate about this scene is there's a variety of body types in this anime. In anime, you usually have really old people, like really quote-unquote good-looking, skinny, tall people, and then you have very overweight people. But here we have like two very normal body types, with the two people walking in green shorts and the white shirt. So we have slightly chubby, and we have just a normal proportion, like average thickness body there, versus just super long and lean. So that's really nice to see more body types represented in anime. So Sasuke senpai, Ikuchi senpai. Man, what game is this? I bet you someone in the comments is going to explain all the rules for that game. Plankton President? A cult? Okay, a cult club. Is that a game or is that a group? Why is it called a cult club? And we got the Plankton President. Very interesting. Plankton, I think, is the very small, like microscopic, I don't know if you call it fish, but ocean food that whales eat and a lot of other fish eat. And I do remember seeing a lot of ocean references in the intro. Okay, so he's accusing that they're not doing the work that their club's supposed to. There's a lot of slamming. Started a ghost? Ooh, maybe that's built on a graveyard or something. Or gas being released? Alright, she's talking hecka fast. I gotta read this. And it mentions he was last sighted here at Sugisawa 3rd High School construction. Who was the president? Okay, disappearance of Yoshida-san, who worked with, okay. So just an employee of the construction company. Laid off from work, failed to start new enterprise. Continuous collection calls, threatening calls of fast, so he turned to loan sharks. And he might have got kidnapped. I love those scenes where They get into these like really intense team poses. His arms are shaking like that. Those are just hilarious. Very, very Japanese. Although, why is she standing on the vengeful spirit though? Ticks are no joke. Oh, a cult, like maybe mysterious or cultish activity, or mysterious activity. Poor guy. You know what's funny? The way he's pointing at himself. So you notice that he's pointing at himself like this. I had a Japanese girlfriend when I was in college, actually from Japan, and she was an international student, and you know, we got to know each other pretty well, of course, because we dated. But when Americans point at each other, I noticed that every time she would ask, like, are you talking to me, she would do this. And this color reminded me of her, and I asked her about that. Do a lot of people, Japanese people, point at themselves like, yeah, we all point at ourselves like this. I guess Americans, or maybe we do this or this or this, but to point at the nose, that was interesting. Okay, so we know that Itadori is athletic. This is so true. When a coach on campus finds a kid or a student with lots of athletic potential, we pursue that student really hard. We force them to sign up. We say, just try it, give it a try. We keep pestering him. So this is real. What's wrong with his eyes here? Usually the iris is dark and the outside is white, but here he has it reversed, like the outside is black but the iris is white. Like he's looking like a demon. By the way, I apologize if you get annoyed of me constantly pausing it, but that's just a habit I've developed. One, from just wanting to give commentary, because a lot of the fans have told me that anytime I want to say something, it's better that I just pause it and talk about it versus trying to talk about it as the animation is playing, because I end up missing a lot of details. So that's why I pause it a lot. Oh, we're gonna have a battle between. Is it fair and square to rewrite? Yeah, that's funny. The coach is talking about beating fair and square, but he's the one that cheated by rewriting. Rewriting the high school student's yellow sweater for a different club. So maybe these are some of the monsters that they're sensing in the field. And this guy has some type of ability to sense them or see them. What is that? Looks like a candy. Itadori. Okay, Itadori. That is probably one of the main characters. Is that a student or is that the coach? That was that. Ooh, okay. Trying to make sense of this, and that he's the reincarnation of Mirko Cro Cop. Mirko Cro Cop. That sounds so familiar. Is that a boxer, like the Ukrainian boxer? Reincarnation of someone who's not even dead. Tiger of the West. Okay, so this guy's probably really, really athletic. Oh, dang. He just... To throw a heavy object like that, that's pretty tough. Without even trying. Look at that coach's facial expression. Bulging eyes, bulging muscles. I thought they're supposed to race, not do shock put. Look at those kids in the back taking a picture and selfies of the coach's reaction. Oh, that's so modern. That is so modern. A ghost member. Oh, that's funny. They just want to have the club around. And you need 3 members. That's cute. He likes to be around those 2 people that are obsessed with the occult. Cursed energy, that's probably going to be something important to know later. Why is it stacked with all those balls on him? Ooh. Maybe it sent some demonic energy in him. Oh, does he have the object in him, or is he the cursed? Is Itadori the cursed object? So many world records already set by Itadori. So this is one area where I think they could have made the animation a little bit better, elevated. Look at this, elevate the animation a little bit. Really good job with the organic movement of a baby. So first I'm going to compliment the animation because the way an adult moves is a little bit more fluid, but here it's kind of sluggish and uneven rhythm. Boom, see how it's just kind of uneven because a baby doesn't have as much control. And great job. Look at the wrinkle on the back of the wrist to make the knuckles. The knuckles of a baby are indented because there's so much fat and the bones and the cartilage hasn't been fully formed. Whereas an adult's knuckles are going to be, for lack of a better word, elevated, are going to be above surface, not dimples. So wow, that's a really great detail here. And then the fingernails of the hand holding the flower. I talked about this in my last reaction video to Kuroko no Basket, that one thing I really wish more animators would do is to have 2 tones. Even though the fingernail is close to a skin tone, it should be just a different color, because if it's the same skin tone as the hand, it just looks funny. It just looks like they're wearing a glove. But here, it's just slightly darker than the skin tone of the hand holding the bouquet. So going back to how I would elevate this animation scene, I would just have the hand flick one of the leaves, whether it's the top leaf or the bottom, and even if it's just once, it just builds the interaction and improves the physics. And that's a term I'm going to be using a lot when I'm talking about these videos, but improves the physics. Just kind of flicks it like that, because you want to have, it just feels more real when you do that. So here, the fact that the leaves aren't even moving, or there's no shadow over the leaves either. And apparently he doesn't want the baby to touch the flowers. The grumpy grandpa. This is a good kid if he's visiting his grandpa. Maybe the grandpa was the one that raised him. Oh yeah, maybe he was abandoned or orphaned. There's a lot of those stories like Naruto, an orphan or abandoned child. What do you say here? Could you stop trying to act all cool before you die? How's he acting all cool? Lax upbringing. Wow, that is a very well illustrated elderly person's face. So I also talked about this in the last Kuroko reaction video, of where sometimes when they try to draw, it was the coaching staff, Riko's dad and then the dad's friend, they're in their 40s, I think, 50s, maybe when they start to have a few wrinkles. They just drew a young person's face with a few more lines, and it just looks really awkward. Here you have the actual sagging of the skin by the mouth. The cheekbones are more chiseled because The skin, well, one, they're going to be leaner as they get older because older people don't have as much of an appetite. And then the eyes, even before he closes his eyes, they kind of look a little tired and just more droopiness to it. And then the wrinkles, they go in a circular fashion because it looks like the mouth is popping forward, which is another feature of elderly people. So really, really good job here. Yuji. Yeah. He's talking like it's the end of the world. Is he talking in his sleep? Oh, that's a sad thing. Don't end up like me. Maybe because the grandpa felt like he was only about himself, and so look at how many people are visiting him at the hospital. Uh-oh. Did the grandpa pass away? Mushi mushi? Oh no. That was the last words he heard from his grandpa. At least he was there for his last moment. That's a blessing. That's a huge blessing. And the grandpa got to say what he wanted to say, his final words. It makes me sad. I didn't expect to feel sad in the first episode. Usually first episodes of animes are super slow. But there's a lot of interesting story happening in this one. And it's sad that the grandson is the only person there during his last day. Yeah, it's gonna take time to hit him. He's still acting as if his grandpa is around. That's great. Itadori Yuji. Damn, he's just as crazy. Yeah, what? Look at his eyes. The fact that he just said, oh, I found it casually, and this guy's like, what? Why did you find it? Who is this senpai? Wow, 10,000 a year. Wow, that's gross. That's like drooping blood. Negative emotion, man. Wow, okay. Hardship, regret. Okay, so he's saying that that's not blood. I think I was so caught up in just watching this really intense, really well done animation. I think this is CG though. Large pools of negative energy form especially easily in schools and hospitals and so on. Yeah. Hardship, regret, shame. You can feel that heaviness sometimes when you enter hospitals. The negative emotions of mankind become the source of curses. Okay, that actually makes sense. Okay, so you keep a protective talisman. Placing a curse object is deadly poison that keeps others' curses away. So you're... Ooh, look at that. And then it becomes bait to lure in and fatten up other curses. So it's curses interacting with other curses. And they consume other curses to become a bigger curse. Oh, empty? Who is a senpai? Maybe it's the person at the occult club? Oh. That was a nice little scene here. See how it's panning down So you have the illustrator who creates these really nice, still, detailed scenes. And then they have the glowing lights from the houses that just give so much warmth and depth to that environment there. Now it's time for our halftime snack time from our video sponsors, Tokyo Treat and Sakura. Tokyo Treat is a monthly pop Japanese subscription box where you'll get up to 20 of the exclusive limited edition and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that are only available in Japan for a limited time. Celebrate the new year with Tokyo Treat's New Year Snack-ins Party Box. It's filled with snacks inspired by Japanese oshugatsu or New Year's holiday, such as Lucky Red and White Kit Kat, agemochi or deep fried mochi snacks, itomen yamaimo soba, and many more. One thing I always look forward to from Tokyo Treat is having their uniquely flavored Kit Kats, and they do not have any of the Tokyo Treat Kit Kats available in North America. I don't know what Lucky Red and White Kit Kat is, but I cannot wait to try it. It's white chocolate and milk chocolate at the bottom. It's like an extra milky type of Kit Kat. This is the agemochi deep fried mochi snack. I don't think I've ever had deep fried mochi. I've only had it in its original chewy form. So I'm really curious what the fried version tastes like. Definitely got that fried like rice cracker smell. And I wonder if it's gonna be sweet like the normal mochi or salty like a cracker. It's actually both. Kind of lightly toasted. First you get hit with the saltiness and then it has a little bit of that glazed sweetness at the end. So if you like Asian rice crackers, specifically Japanese ones, you're gonna like this one. Now we're gonna wash it down with the lemon soda. And one great thing I love about the Tokyo Treat boxes is not only does it come with different Kit Kat flavors, it always comes with one special soda, and it's different every month, and I love trying all the different flavors from different companies. Ooh, strong lemon flavor. And it doesn't disappoint. So refreshing. I highly recommend refrigerating this first before you drink it, which is what I do. And the fizz is always a little bit smaller, almost like there's smaller bubbles compared to North American sodas. And the fruit flavor is always more subtle, whereas North American style sodas is like punch you in the face. So if you like more of the subtle, natural flavors with a little bit smaller fizz, you're gonna like this one. Refreshing. Sakura is a monthly authentic Japanese snack subscription box that supports local Japanese snack makers, where each box comes with 20 traditional, authentic, and artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese teas and special Japanese tableware. This month, Sakura embarks on a special journey to Hiroshima, partnering with the Hiroshima government to bring you a unique box of delicacies and cultural treasures. Immerse yourself in the breathtaking nature and historic landmarks of Hiroshima, a prefecture renowned for its resilience and beauty. Delight in a curated selection of Hiroshima's finest treats like lemon mochi, banana baumkuchen, New Year's senbei, and omikuji candy. All pairs perfectly with our fragrant matcha Atsuki tea. Complete your cultural experience with a beautiful neko furoshiki, a traditional Japanese wrapping cloth. We gotta first try their mochi, and the mochi from the Sakura boxes are just so chewy, so fresh, even though they ship it all the way from Japan. And this is a great comparison to the fried mochi snacks. Lemon flavor here. So squishy. And they still got that powder on the outside. Not as strong of a lemon flavor as I thought, but I'm sure once I bite into it, I'm gonna get hit with a nice chewy rice flavor, sweet lemon flavor. If you like chewy, gummy, fruit flavored candies, it's like this with that mochi twist, and there's almost bits of lemon or bits of lemon rind inside, so you get a little bit different texture. I just had a Kuroko no Basket flashback. After drinking the lemon soda from Tokyo Treat and eating the lemon mochi, I just feel cooler and more refreshed, and it reminds me of the scene where they're in the locker room for Kuroko no Basket, and the teams are eating these preserved and all the players were just talking about how refreshing it was to eat those lemon snacks, unless it's made by Rico. But I feel refreshed. Now we gotta make their Atsuki tea, and all the green teas that come from Sakurako are just so deeply flavored matcha. Gonna let that steep for a few minutes while I open the other snacks. I don't know what Baumkuchen is, but it looks really yummy. Banana flavor, very soft on the inside. Wow, it looks like a multi-layered sponge bread. Let's smell it. Ooh, it's very bready, obviously, but just a hint of banana. So it's definitely made in layers. And now we get to try it. The banana hits you first, but because it's like a sponge bread, it's actually not that sweet. And now let's try it with the tea. Definitely made to pair together. Dip it in the tea. Great for a tea time snack. To celebrate the new year, they have a senbei snack. This is a huge cracker. Look at that. So well toasted. This one you get hit with the sweet and salty right away. Almost like a sweet soy sauce that's deep into the cracker. Wash it down with some tea. This one's yummy, and you heard the crunch. So if you like crunchy stuff, this is the one you gotta go with. And the tableware for this month is a beautiful wrapping cloth. Look how ornate this is. So detailed. And it goes great for wrapping gifts, a table setting, a tablecloth, or you could just hang it. Look at all those cute kitties. If you want to try your own Tokyo Treat and Sakurako snacks, then use my discount code and link below to get $5 off your first order, and you can enjoy your snacks while we watch Jujutsu Kaisen together. It's also a great gift for a friend to give them a great start to their new year. Every purchase you make directly supports this channel because I get a small commission from every Tokyo Treat and Sakurako subscription. Now let's get back to the show. And that's a lot of money spent. We have 3 very high quality still images that happen to take place in less than 5 seconds. So we have 1, and animated clouds 2 and 3. So 3, actually that's less than 5 seconds for sure. So to pay someone that much money to have such good illustrations. Oh, this is the first episode, so they're gonna spend a lot of money on this episode. Oh, they're unraveling the talisman. Interesting. I'm assuming that guy's the senpai. Oh, a finger. That's gross. That'd be sad if they died. Ooh. It's impossible for people who lack cursed energy. Oh. That's what the grandpa said. Don't just stand by. Help people when you can. Ooh, I'm starting to feel. Ooh, that is creepy. Walking down the hall. Oh no, is this guy? Oh. Ugh. That's creepy. Oh, these eyes. Slurp. He's got these Naruto hand gestures here. Ooh, the wolf. This is good action. Nah, he's gonna go in and like have some his own surprise moves. Maybe because he has that death energy in him. That's right. Uncle Ben from Spider-Man says, with great power comes great responsibility. So the wolves eating the curse, or are they just killing them? Oh! Oh, but he's gonna... Yuji's gonna come in and save the day. Whoa! He just jumped all the way up there. Itadori! Oh, just punching the monster. Oh no, his friend's bleeding. He probably shot some energy there. The dogs are eating all the demons now. Ah, so when you're on the verge of death, you have more access to that realm, that energy. So I at least want the people I know to have proper deaths, okay? Oh, got the talisman. Okay, so this is what I'm a little confused about, and maybe you guys can clarify me in the comments without spoiling, by the way. Please, no spoilers. So both have cursed energy, the talisman that's supposed to protect, and then the buildup of the bad emotions that become also curses. And so the talisman is supposed to protect it with its own curse energy. But how did unlocking this one that was supposed to protect the school unleash the bad curse energy? Oh, so if it ate it, it would have absorbed this energy? Ah. Oh no! Did it eat the guy with the cool hair? Oh, did it eat the finger? Oh. Oh no, now he lost his dog's ability. Oh, what was that? 3 strikes? He can't do his Naruto formations. So this guy's already naturally really athletic, but how's he going to stop the demon? Oh, he broke his arm? Whoa, how did he punch? Is there blood coming out? Maybe the curse of his grandfather's death. Oh, is he gonna eat it? Is he gonna eat it and gain power? Oh, he's gonna do it. This is the way he's gonna save. Yamena! Oh no, but he's a special guy. Oh yeah, broke free into that zombie pose. Woo! Dang, he just became really powerful. Oh, his fingers became probably like the Ryumen. Oh wow, and he's got some tattoos on his face. And an extra eyeball, that's creepy. Is he gonna become evil now? Or maybe he also absorbed Ryumen's energy. Uh-oh. I thought he was going to become a good guy. So it looks like Ryumen's a bad guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew Yuji was going to be inside. He's probably going to just stop him with one hand. Oh, can't end there. Alright, now we got... Oh. Are they... Oh no, is this a preview? Okay. No spoilers for me. For the first episode, I thought that was excellent. A lot of animes I've watched before, there's just been... It doesn't get exciting until like 10 episodes in. And for Kuroko no Basket, honestly, it didn't really get interesting until the second season. But not only did we have action, we had really great fast-paced storytelling, but very informative. I felt like I have a really good grasp of what's going on. And we get to have some suspense, you get to learn some major characters. And is it just me, or are those demon monsters kind of cute? They're kind of chubby, like skinny arms and then round eyes, and they don't really look that evil, even though they're doing evil things, but they kind of look cute. And here we freeze frame it on a little dog here at the end for the for the outro. But also we get to jump right into seeing Yuji's transformation, which was interesting. And I knew he wasn't going to be an evil character, because if he's the main character with a good heart, they're probably going to keep him like that. And I'm really fascinated with this curse energy storyline. Yeah, that's really all I have. I'm actually looking forward to it. It's going to be pretty easy for me to get into this. The action's great, the animation's very high quality, and I hope they keep that up for at least the next couple episodes.